There's different styles of beer in this hat, and we are going to each draw a style of beer, and we will blindly taste each other's beer and vote to see who's his best. Tone's got seltzers.
Brown ales.
Stouts.
Well, I did find a brown, but the question is, are you guys gonna be able to find a brown? You see any browns? There you go.
Black Rock's Coconut Brown. It was a quick movement.
I'm gonna get the Samuel Smith's Nut Brown Ale.
All right, so is this round 2, or is this like tennis match 2, round 1?
We have
Or no, not match. How does that work?
We have 9
Set.
beers.
There's 3 sets,
I don't know.
but each one is a round. Sam Smith Nut Brown Ale.
Ooh.
Brewed at the old brewery.
Not the new one.
Tadcaster? Doesn't say anything about the ABV on here, right?
It does in the back, 5%.
5% ABV, nice.
Oh.
So I've never had a brown ale. Sell me on it.
Sell you on it? They're
Sell
boring.
me on a brown ale.
They're solid, but they're boring.
They're hard to find ones that you just will clamor for all the time.
But I mean, there are good browns out there.
They're just hard to find.
You got the most out of that one, I think. I feel like a lot of breweries brew them very generically.
This says this is the nuttiest brown ale.
It might be.
How does one determine that, though? Is it like, maybe we do...
Brewed at this old brewery in England,
Yep.
but it's got Seattle, Washington on it.
So I think it has something to do with the costs. Like Guinness, they have a brewery in the United States in Washington, D.C. So it's cheaper for them to just build a new brewery to
Then
brew
do all
that
the import costs?
than to import all
Right.
the costs. Yep.
Is it considered imported then at that point?
No.
Probably not. But even then, the water's different. So, you know, how much different would this taste as compared to one that's...
Just don't go down
If you went to Sam Smith's, it would taste different, for sure.
It almost smells kind of boozy.
It does. It smells...
It's only 5% ABV, but it might be like the...
Yeah.
I think it is the malt, because I feel like it smells like what
Yeah.
you would expect in like an old English tavern or something,
Right.
like some old...
Right.
Like,
This
oh,
looks
man.
like some beer that the hobbits would
These
drink.
barrels have...
It's
Yeah,
kinda
exactly.
like- yeah.
My barrel has been cleaned in 100
It comes
years.
in pints.
Yeah. Very, very light brown, by the
Worth
way.
a prancing pony.
Yeah. Little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody.
Very malty.
Yes. Heavily malty.
I don't know if I like that.
A little bit of nuttiness to it. Not your typical American brown ale.
Correct.
This is where we're getting a little bit different. This
gotta
is
be
probably
careful.
more traditional.
It's almost like, you know what, it almost looks and smells and almost kind of like gives a hint of like tea. Feel
I
like
could see why
tea
British
more.
people like this.
Take the bag of nuts in the tea bag and throw them in some water. And
It's not. It isn't bad. It's not.
No. It's more, it tastes more to
Right.
me just like...
Newcastle isn't very a strong brown.
Truth.
Even the look of it's
Yeah.
lighter, kind of like this. It's a
Yeah.
little bit lighter than this, so it's probably got that tradition behind it.
All these browns are going to be just beers.
Not necessarily.
yeah, some of them might be real thick and we'll see.
They brew it
That's
with
fair.
traditional well water from
Clearly.
1758, and it's still in use.
It
Do you
was
think?
tapped.
Do you think the original well from 1758 is the water that was used to brew this tea?
Well, no, because this one was Washington.
Exactly.
Right.
So then they're lying to us on the label.
Do you think they package up the water and ship it to Washington? That's a long way to ship it. Would you ever buy this?
No.
No. Yeah, me neither.
I think it's the one and done. I'm good.
If it was at somebody's house and they offered it to me, I'd drink it without an issue.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
No.
But I would never. I'd never buy this.
Go wash my glasses.
Beer number 2, round 2. Black Rock Brewing Company's Coconut Brown, 6% ABV, brewed and canned by Black Rock
6?
Brewing,
Cranking it up now.
Marquette.
Oh, I get the smell already. Oh, shit. That's some coffee, right? Coffee?
Oh yeah, you're gonna get roastiness.
Yeah, I got that roastiness hit. I smelled it right as you
Much?
poured it,
That's
too.
plenty.
Jesus.
It smells like a coffee fart. All these breweries are like very upset that I'm on the show.
Yeah.
Yes, because they are watching. They're just
We
waiting.
know they
You're
are.
going to get canceled.
We know Black Rocks is watching.
It'd be nice if they were. Yeah, very roasty.
Very roasty.
Getting a little bit of that coconut smell on here.
Are you?
Oh yeah. Let's dive into this one. I have high hopes for this one. As always, on Half-Ass Beer Review, little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Roastiness.
The roasty's good.
creaminess from the coconut.
It tastes boozier, which I guess it should
Little
it's a little bit more ABV.
Little bit of a bite, like a little bit of a roughness to it.
Yeah, like a little bit of a bite, which you don't usually get from browns very often.
I don't mind.
I think I like it more than the first one.
Man, you're not getting that coconut, like the creaminess.
No. I mean, I know what you're saying about the creaminess, but I'm not getting the coconut.
Right. Well, the creaminess comes from the coconut.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Like, I don't get as much of a water with flavor added thing going
you're getting
on
a
with
beer.
this one.
Right.
I'm getting,
Right.
this is, the water has
Yeah.
transformed
Right.
by Jesus Christ
Yeah.
into this beer.
Yes.
That's a really good brown.
Yes.
That's a really good brown. That roast, because I love it roasty, but it's not very heavy. It's still kind of light. It's kind of, like you said, it's got that creamy apparently from the coconut.
Solid brown. Would you drink it again?
Yeah, I don't know that browns are for me because
Okay.
they're closer to just a regular beer to me. Like regular
Right. Okay.
Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah. You're a sour stout kind of guy, right? Like you sours.
No, I
you
like
stouts.
sours, IPAs,
Right. Yeah.
stouts, like soft parade,
So this
like
is
a fruited
right.
beer.
So this is too much like big name beers, is what
Yes,
you're saying?
to
Okay.
me.
I gotcha. All right, let's move on to the third and final beer of the Browns. Moving on to the third and final beer of the Brown Round. The Round of Brown, some would say.
I like brown round.
Do you guys know what you're saying right now?
I completely know what I'm saying.
Continue.
Burnside Brown Ale from Foundation Brewing Company out of Portland, Maine. 5.1% ABV. The can art isn't a lot.
Is boring.
Isn't a lot. Leaves a lot.
brown.
To it looks like a Dan Brown novel.
I was thinking more like I
Yeah.
said earlier, Smash.
Smash
Yeah.
Bros.
Oh yeah,
Smash
yeah,
Bros.
yeah.
Smash.
You're right. Now Foundation
You know,
Is there,
is
they
a
have a good track record?
is an old hardcore band, and that's what I thought when I saw Foundation on here.
there's a lot of similarities I'm already getting from that Samuel Smith with this.
So it's
So
gonna
this
be
might be
boring.
a more traditional.
East Coast, so it could be a little bit more old worldish.
Pale Pilsner Oats Brown Crystal. Crystal?
Meth.
So no. I think that's like the thing that white women pray to.
I wanted to say I was getting a little bit of chocolate, but I definitely not.
I don't think
A
so.
little bit lighter again.
Yeah, it's but it is. I think it's a little more murky.
This looks like something you'd get at a McDonald's little brewed tea station.
This does
Oh,
look like
yeah.
McDonald's tea.
Yeah.
All right,
mean-
as always on Half-Assed Beer Review, little drink, big drink.
You know, I'll be honest with you. Every drink I've done so far,
the
pretty
same.
sure they've been similar
Yeah,
size.
that's all right.
Okay, it's got more flavor than Samuel.
Definitely.
I get that kind of tea comparison.
And this one definitely, to me, tastes more of a beer. It is not water
Right.
tainted with hay.
Yeah. After the swallow, you're getting a little bit of that tea feel to it.
See, I can go with that roastiness, just a little hint of roasty.
There is a little bit of roastiness there too, leaving a lot to be desired. This one,
right.
but
I
this
think
is
we are all in agreement on this. I think we're all going to agree on this.
and
Or
this
the
is where
order.
I think that browns are very boring. This is why I say browns are boring.
Why'd you
'cause
even
they're
put
not
it in the
necessarily because there
fucking
are
hat?
good browns out there. There are good browns
Well,
out there.
we didn't find any.
Not at Eastman.
Oh damn, dude!
We found whatever we could, and by all accounts, it's a complete disaster.
Coconut brown is the clear winner here
Yes,
for me.
yeah.
I feel like that's,
These are.
Yeah,
That's the order.
I think the one I chose is probably the best out of this set. Truth be told.
you wish.
No, I definitely
You
the
would.
Black Rocks definitely wins that.
I mean, it's
the roastiness was.
yeah.
I was surprised by the roastiness in that one.
right. There's more going on in this one than there are in those two combined.
Right. However, I feel like the space between these is wide.
It's not equidistant between that and this, but there's still a gap.
Yes,
I feel
I
like
think there's a
I think
gap
we're
here.
even farther here.
Really?
Like if it was an, I think
Those
the
are both-
distance
Oh,
between.
then this is way over here. This isn't even on the table then.
Oh, damn, dude.
On the Table is a good YouTube program.
One of many. What on the table are you talking of? Because there's like a million of them.
Don't talk to me about it. I would tell you to YouTube search On the Table, but you won't find us. The reason that this one won is it's from Michigan.
That's
They
it.
have good water in the UP.
The people say that's why our beer's so good is because of
A lot of good water. It's
Yeah.
almost like that's
A lot
our
of
whole
fresh
thing.
pure
Yeah,
water.
right.